iko a private company. Kila payment inafanywa wanachukua 2%. Hiyo kampuni ni ya Duale na Kasongo. Headquarter yake iko Dubai. Ndio unaona Kasongo every 2 weeks anatoka na kibia Dubai kuchukua pesa, na anatoka usiku. Hata ile siku alikuwa Kisumu, alitoka usiku na ndege private akakibia Dubai, the following day akarudi. Anaenda kuchukua hii pesa ya SHA.
All these things is telling us here, the police violence. I have a list here of Luo youths who have been killed in the last 2 months, abducted, shot, maimed, killed in police custody. I have here. And I read it in Parliament today. You see, the violence is not just against politicians. There has been no government that is violent to Luos like this one. And you know what they are trying to do? They are trying to use Luos to cover it. So today they brought an incompetent person to be the chairman of IPOA. Somebody who does not meet the qualifications.
You mean Dr. Ojwang?
Yes, and we were debating it in the House. I looked at the report. I raised questions. They were very upset. The reason why he's being brought is because he does not have the qualifications. When he will be called upon to do whatever they want, he will toe the line.
So is that, are you saying he's not there by merit?
No, he's not. He has academic deficiencies.
Okay, what is the qualification to be the chairperson of IPOA?
We looked at that. You must, let me explain to you. First, the qualifications are those of a judge. Yeah? In Kenya, to be a lawyer, to be a judge, you must be a lawyer, correct? To be a lawyer, you must have had 3 years of full-time training. He is at 2 years. So even the Council of Legal Education does not recognize that qualification. That is a starting point. But the most fundamental one, to be a judge in this country, one of the qualifications is impartiality. So I pose the question, if you went to these boys, the family of Cecil Ouma, the one who was shot in P.S. Firikini's car, Shadrack Onyango, shot in Busia, Frederick Odhiambo, shot in Busia, Dennis Omondi, shot in Vihiga, Tony Onyango, shot in Vihiga, Evans Otieno, still missing up to now, never been found in Nairobi, Michael Olo, still missing up to now, abducted, Eric Otieno, died in Muthaiga police station. Even the family of Albert Ojwang, if you ask them, do they have confidence that this man can investigate the cases impartially? They will tell you no, because they've seen him active in Kenya Kwanza government activities, in NADCO issues. So he is the wrong person. But you know why they brought him? Because under Moi, when the torture was at its peak,